It's been a few days since I have made a video on this channel. I did get a request to do a work with me video. I cannot record myself at work. That would be an I'm fired situation. I'm not going to record myself at work. However, because today is a new day, I am not at work clocked in now. We can definitely do a little side hustle, and I can show you what I do to make extra money, and I'm even going to show you how I make money off of complete trash. So let's go ahead and just get into it. But before we get to dashing, we need to get our usual $15 in gas. Gas is $4.09 a gallon here. Alright, looks like we have a little over 3.5 gallons to work with. So for those of you who say, oh, you can't make any money doing gig working, DoorDash is going to take all of your gas and all of your time, and you're going to sit in the car for absolutely nothing. I do have an answer for you. I made in 5.5 hours today on my $15 in gas, which I still have quite a bit of gas left. I made it to $85.50 today. $85.50 in 5.5 hours is good money. Is it going to be like that every day? No. I can't guarantee you it's going to be like that half of the week. Look at the economy. But you need to learn your area. And if you're in a bigger area than I am, then you might be making better money than me. I live in small town Oregon, and I can tell you right now, some days are a struggle bus. I don't make good money on Tuesdays and Wednesdays for sure. But that means that I'm not going to go out that long. I'll go out an hour or two and give it a shot. I'll sit in a parking lot like I am now, mostly with my windows rolled down. But I wanted you to hear me over the traffic, and I'm not running my AC so you could hear me as well. But the truth is that the days that you know after doing this consistently for a while are good, that's going to be your meat and potatoes. Those are the days you want to go out. Like today, I knew it was going to be a good day. It's hot out here. So I'm going to make this short and sweet. Also, for all of you who are in Arizona, how are you doing this right now? It's hot. There's no shade. I'll buy shade for $10 right now. I'm not kidding. Shade for $10, Alex. All right, we're gonna be making some money off of some straight up trash. Yep, this looks like trash to you, doesn't it? Yeah, but here in the state of Oregon, we have a bottle return program here at the Bottle Redemption Center where we get 10 cents per bottle return. So I'm going to be bringing all of these bottles and cans in to get some recycling money. Our bags are empty. This is the only one it did not take, but that's okay. That's money, honey. We're at a free pile. Now, this is a great opportunity to talk about some reselling. Reselling is not always 100% guaranteed, but you could make some money off of items that you get for free, and then you're not losing out on any money. Now, I do know that this is very popular here on YouTube. Now, as of lately, I have not really been successful with reselling, but sometimes I'll find items for my household for free that I didn't have to pay for. So that does help me out, and it saves me some money. Alright, prime example is this item right here. This is a covering for your back seat for animals. I'm going to go home and wash it and either try to resell it or keep it for myself because they can be pretty expensive. This is a bunch of plastic plates and bowls. We can use these at my house. Why not? And they cost me nothing. Cost me nothing. Completely free usable mugs. Why not? We're going to take them home with us too. Alright, here's another free pile. Everything is free, it says. Including the boxes. If you were moving, that would be good. Oh, hey, look. Some pots. I'm not going to take those pots, but these two pots, get the cobwebs off the bottom. Those two pots look good. They look good. Also, this is vintage. Look at the tag. Yep, I'm taking that. So that's going to go in the car. And then this is handmade vintage as well. That's going to go in the car as well. And there's more than one. Oh, I guess it's a table runner. Never mind. Even cuter. Even cuter. Alright, this is the last item. I have to take it because it's puffins. It's puffins. Alright, so here's another free pile. I don't think we need anything or a mirror. I think we're good there. I think we're good. We don't need anything from this free pile. Let's talk about the resale game. It is not like it once was. If you are a old school eBayer, if you posted on Craigslist, if you're original on Facebook Marketplace when it became hot, it's not like that anymore. So there are two rules that I have to reselling now. Number one, I have to be intentional about all the things I'm picking up to resell, whether it is free or whether I got it from a yard sale or a thrift store. And the reason being is because I have to sit on that item. If I spent money on that, it may take a little bit to sell, especially if it's not a want. So, you have to be intentional. Also, when you're going out to find free items, things that I never pick up, like that chair that you saw, I don't pick up sofas, I don't pick up chairs. I will pick up older, decent furniture for free, or if it's in good condition, in hopes that I get rid of it pretty fast. So if it's free, I'm going to sell it for pretty cheap, because I don't want to sit on it. I'm not going to post something that's large for $100 knowing that I'm going to sit on it for 3 months. I'm probably going to drop it down to $40 or $50 because I don't have that kind of space. The other thing about being intentional with the things that you pick up, if you spent money on it, you better do your research and making sure that that is something that you're seeing that people actually want. So, doing your research, because even though it may be cool or something you may want, someone else may not want it. Or they may not want it at the price you want to sell it at. So if you bought something for $5 and it's only going to sell for $8, you're only making $3. I try to double my money if I'm going to resell. The biggest factor in 2026 is this, though. If you are going to resell items, I don't care where it is, and I don't care what anybody says in the comments down below. I don't care if you're a whatnot seller, all the different things. Some items are just going to take a while. They're just going to take a while, and you're going to be sitting on some things. So, some of the items I got today, I got for my household because I know that those are things that I can use. Am I going to try to resell a few of those free items? It's highly possible that I could post some of them for fairly cheap. But not everything is going to sell that I picked up today. And that's okay. If you can use it, pick it up. Don't pick it up just because it's free. Also, those people who are out there picking up free items and flipping them, that's totally intentional. They are legitimately out there, and that is their hunt, and they are treasure hunting all day, every day. They're looking through their phone on a regular basis, and they're gonna jump in their car and they're gonna go pick it up. And they don't care how or when. They're gonna be intentional about it. 100%, especially with the free items. Though you can start for free. How good would it make you feel to go pick up a few pieces of small furniture that are in good condition for free, and then a couple days later you have $30-$40 in your pocket? Just saying. The other thing that I question sometimes is whether or not I'm buying the correct items. Now, things I know that people are looking for are needs. What do they need? Do they need a vacuum cleaner because theirs went out? Yeah, vacuum cleaners are not cheap. I have learned how to disassemble a lot of the rollers, clean the rollers out. I have also learned a lot about specific vacuums, name brand vacuums, what I'm looking for, what are the better vacuums that people want. The other items are people want to cook at home. If it saves them money, they're going to give it a shot. I have sold a lot of food savers where it does the vacuum sealing. Have I seen them for cheap recently? Absolutely not, because it became a craze. Canning supplies, like old-fashioned canning, those can go for pretty good amounts of money. And I'm not just talking the canners, I'm talking the jars. The other thing that I tend to find that people want are small appliances. Crock pots. I'm not saying go pick up 10 crock pots. I'm saying try to get the bigger ones. And they sell better during the holidays. Heaters, AC units, if they work and you can test them out, people need those things. I have sold a lot of heaters during the wintertime because I live in a either very cold or very hot climate. Fans. People love fans. I've also sold quite a few humidifiers, specifically the kid ones that are like meant for kids' rooms. There's just a list of things that you wouldn't think would be really good selling items. So sometimes it's just taking a chance and getting a little bit cocky about the things that you know people want in your area. Scroll. Start scrolling Facebook Marketplace. If you see 10 electric can openers on there and they're $8 and you find a free one, post yours for $5. $5 is better than no dollars. Get competitive. Get competitive, especially if you're getting it for free. Okay? There's free stuff. And it's out there, but you have to be intentional about finding it. I haven't done a lot of reselling this year just because sometimes I do find it to be a little bit tedious and people get a little picky. But I have my irons in every fire when it comes to making money, hustling, and I can only really do what I can with what I've got. Today was a really good day for gig working. It's not always this way. I wish it was. Back in the good old days, pandemic days, I made pretty good money to the point where if you remember 3 years ago, I could live off of it full time. I can't do that anymore. It is not that way. It's just not. But people will eventually want to sit back and relax on their couch and go, oh, I wonder if my wife wants me to order dinner out tonight. I'm gonna let her put her feet up too. Oh, that football game is playing? Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna order wings. There are folks out there during the summertime that have their kids sitting at home and they're gaming. And they're like, oh, Mom, I would like to have some McDonald's. My kids don't ask for McDonald's. But there are kids out there that do. Oh, yeah, Randy down the road. He's on the headset and his mom just got him some McDonald's. Let's call my mom while she's at work. Mom's working. Mom can't go get McDonald's. I see it all summer long. All summer long. So remember, you too can only do what you can with what you've got because it's all you have to work with. And figure out what works for you. Bye, guys.